There was sails in the harbor, and we tried to make them run. And when we saw the black flag.
This week has been an absolute living hell. Between the harassment I've received from right-wing counter-protesters to the harassment I've received from the King County Prosecutorial Service, from the harassment I've received from my neighbors, it's a frustrating week. The good news is I talked to my attorney again today. Everything's right on schedule. I did warn the city of Seattle that if they locked me up, I would make an example out of them. And I absolutely intend to do that. I am going to expose, using my privileged position as a member of the Veterans Mental Health Corps, the absolute incompetence of the King County justice system, the inability for them to do even the most basic things, their absolute lack of respect for this nation's veterans, their inability to read basic case files and see things for what they are. Now, you may hear in the background an individual storming. He's screaming. I've already had the police out twice. He's about to be evicted. He was abusing his girlfriend. I've been ordered into my home and not to leave. And I don't intend to leave. So I'm going to record myself, but first I'm going to get some squirt. Now I want to be abundantly clear, King County. My entire mission for my entire 2-year stint in your care has been to make you look stupid. I'm this close to success. I'm not an idiot. I'm a disabled veteran. I'm an Air Force veteran. A lot of what you've seen on my various media feeds has been theater. I did tell you I was a theater nerd. I'm very proud of the fact that I learned most of the lines for Borachio and Much Ado About Nothing in high school. Yeah, it's live. It's live, Joseph. Stand by. Okay, so he's really upset. He's blaming me for his girlfriend leaving. Now Melvin's involved. He's an idiot. Yeah. I hoped her escape his abusive behavior. This is the life of a chaplain. I might get evicted. The police are coming. So here's the police.
John, shut your fucking door, you idiot!
So, the individual above me is currently speaking with the police. I just unlocked the door so the police can come in if they need to speak with me. Yeah. I might be going to jail. Oh, I've got a lunatic going lunaticy. The Seattle Police Department reduced me to this. I used to live at 605 Fifth Avenue North, apartment 101. He tried to attack me and I pushed him away with a chair leg. He threatened to stab me earlier. Somebody else called on my behalf. I went inside when I was told to. I was protecting his previous partner from his abusive behavior. She had to get her things out of my apartment and get the laundry out of the laundry room. Unfortunately, he woke up during the process and freaked out. This shit is why I need to be off of probation. Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep calm when this shit is going on? This is why I say, why can't I smoke weed? Why can't I drink alcohol? Yep. Well, my probation officer did send me an email saying I'm no longer under supervision because there's a warrant out for my arrest. I'd like to smoke marijuana. Do I have a second? Does anybody support that? Do I deserve a joint? The police are here. I'm recording. They just got him. That's what you're hearing. The police are detaining him. You can walk up to the gazebo. That's safe if you don't want it in the background. I'm safe. I'm recording on Facebook, so I stay safe. It's okay. It's okay. I've already got my ID by the door, and the door's unlocked if they want to come talk to me, but they got to deal with his ass first. I think the neighbors over that side, because they got sick and tired of him yelling out the door. It's okay. It's all safe. I did not call the police. Yeah. I'll wait until after I speak to the police. I need to be sober. This has been going on since yesterday, by the way. And I've got a warrant out for my arrest, and I need police assistance. Thankfully, someone else called. No, in order to serve the warrant, I believe it needs to be a Snohomish County Sheriff, and I did speak with somebody I know, and they said they're not really interested because it's really not their business. And I provided evidence to them where I showed up on Como News, with my helmet and everything, trying to direct traffic as that gentleman who got shot was removed from the scene. I told my lawyer today, I genuinely believe that the behavior of the Veterans Mental Health Court Probation Office and Prosecutorial Service has been appalling. And I genuinely believe that the most recent spate of violations and warrant are a direct result of my participation in the peaceful protests against police brutality. At this point, I'm almost 100% sure that this isn't my PTSD paranoia. I genuinely believe that the Seattle Police Department, in conjunction with the Seattle city government and the Washington State Prosecutor's Office, is out to silence my voice. And I've instructed my attorney to proceed with removing the offending attorney because she has clearly been um, unduly monitoring my social media, effectively stalking me, in my opinion. I've been getting harassment from right-wing, racist counter-protesters, which has been documented all over my social media. Um, you all know that I've had electronics stolen, damaged. I've lost all of my books, my essential oils, everything, due to counter-protesters who have on recorded video and audio said they want me to either kill myself, they want to kill me, or they want my life to be miserable. These individuals include people like my ex-wife. And that's okay. I'm a chaplain. I don't carry a gun. Go to the bedroom. There's Wi-Fi. I'm not a checkers player. I'm a chess player. And I do not suffer fools gladly. I was trained by the United States government to remove threats to not only my person, but to the Constitution. That's not an opinion, that's an objective fact. However you choose to take that is your business. But I advise the Seattle Police Department and the Seattle staff at the District Attorney's Office, or whatever the hell you guys are, to maybe take a breather and realize that I'm not one of the bad guys. I'm not a white supremacist. I'm not going to commit a mass shooting or a mass murder or a mass harming of anything. You are racistly limiting my Bill of Rights, First, Second, and Fourth Amendment rights particularly. In addition, I hold the state of Washington to be in violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act and the various American Civil Rights Acts. As a veteran, I am part of a protected class that cannot be discriminated against based on my military service. Check the records, and I encourage all of my viewers and supporters to do a Freedom of Information request. I need that smoke. I'm starting to spin. I'm having a panic attack. I'm having a marijuana cigarette. You may not like it, government, but marijuana is a healing weed. And I have a patient card, which I have refused to renew because it was valid at the time of my arrest. And I refuse to spend more money on something that was taken away from me by the state simply because I'm an atheist and a religious worker. Time and time again, I have asked both my defense attorney and the courts to accept my state of Washington Secretary of State signed UBI number for my nonprofit, and time again they have refused, thus violating my religious freedom. When I participated as an aid worker in the CHOP Chaz protests, I was directly targeted not only by my probation officer, but by the Veterans Mental Health Court of King County. I require an attorney for civil damages. I also hold responsible Fox News for slandering and libeling me. I also hold responsible for the photographer who reported me to the police falsely as holding a firearm. I hold responsible the mayor of the city of Seattle, as she has refused to reform a system that is rotten to the core. Look it up on Google. Seattle Police Department, federal lawsuit, Obama administration. This is not a new issue, and I am a victim of Seattle Police Department brutality and lack of training. That is why I say ACAB. That is why I say fuck the police. Everett Police Department are well trained, and honestly, Seattle, at this point, I would be happy for Everett Police to be paid extra to come train you to be civilized law enforcement officers. I'm currently locked down in my apartment because a gentleman with a mental health issue is upstairs threatening to kill me. The Everett Police didn't come with guns out. They came with rubber gloves and open hands. So I also understand it when people say not all cops are bastards, because they're not. They are that much better, Joseph Blunt. I have no desire to live in the city of Seattle, but I have a desire to own 605 Fifth Avenue North, because Phillips Real Estate used the government to destroy my life. But here's the thing, Phillips Real Estate and Lon Reynolds. I'm made of sterner stuff than you Seattleites. And I'm patient. And I told you in my first video, where you freaked out and said I was threatening to blow you up. I have enough material, i.e. evidence, documentation, audio and video recording, to really bring down your whole rotten system. And I told you all I wanted was to be left alone. To do my ministerial work in peace. And you couldn't leave well enough alone. And I warned you I was a veteran. And I warned you I was adopted. And I warned you I was fostered. And I warned you I was disabled. And you failed to listen. The Constitution of the United States guarantees my right to a fair redress of grievances. I have a great many of grievances against the United States. Emblematic by Donald Trump. I genuinely believe the fish rots from the head down. And I believe the actions of the Seattle Police Department, the Minneapolis Police Department, the Washington, D.C. Police Department, and all other police departments that are suppressing and harming peaceful protesters are directly responsible for the violence that ensues. I am not causing violence. I am not doing violence. But I am capable of it. And I am asking to be left alone. I hereby declare I will not be leaving this apartment until I am off probation, and that word is final. You can come get me. I hereby declare that I will be doing what I want within the law, as if I wasn't on probation. I've had enough. We're higher up on the globe. The further north you go, the longer the day is. Pretty standard. That's why there's not a flat earth. On the equator, you have 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night, most of the time. The further you get towards the pole... No, they've calmed him down. They are doing what's called de-escalation. Now, because he's convinced that I cheated with her, basically. He's convinced himself that we had a relation. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm her friend and her neighbor, and this is how neighbors act. We look out for one another. That's why I have a neighborhood, often shortened to hood. What hood are you from? A neighborhood comes out for its own. Just the way it is. Right. And that's the proof of his instability. You know, this is the third time that the police have responded. And he's trying to sweet talk his way out, but when they come to interview me, and it will be on camera, camera is safe. The camera doesn't lie. People lie. People manipulate video and photos all the time. Camera doesn't lie. I know he's unstable and he's mentally ill. That's why I was advocating for him. I've said for weeks that he needs a hospital, not a jail, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be in jail. They're already trying bullshit. Here's the thing, Joe. They've been doing tricky shit like the arrest and the putting me in solitary confinement. Every reasonable person knows that solitary confinement is a form of torture. Why did they put a veteran with PTSD in solitary confinement for 4 months? I instructed my attorney that once the quash warrant hearing and the violation hearing is finished, I'd like to be discharged. Because, frankly, the Veterans Mental Health Court is not fit for purpose. It doesn't support veterans in crisis. I am no longer returning because I believe genuinely that the King County Veterans Mental Health Court is a detriment to my mental health and well-being. I've already confirmed that I won't lose my therapist, Laurie. I've already confirmed that if I am discharged from probation, I may have to do more jail time. I only spent, I believe, 126 or 131. I can't remember the final count, but I already spent quite a bit of time in jail. My crime that I pled guilty to was misdemeanor harassment, which I have read the entire statute on YouTube. The prosecutor, in my case, has knowingly and willfully misrepresented evidence to the judge, knowingly and willingly misrepresented my conduct, character, and speech, knowingly and willingly attempted to remove my ability to own a firearm because of her own fear of veterans, her own prejudice of veterans. And that's why I called her out. No other reason, not malice. But I won't be silenced. And I have a freedom to speak in my own home, on my own social media. And it is not only improper, but disgusting for any government agent to utilize my ability to express myself in my own home for their own political, economic, social, or employment advancement. You sent us to war for 19 fucking years, and you want to do this to us? And then claim you're scared of me? We all know what happens when we poke a bear. We all know what happens when we poke a wolf. We all know what happens when we poke a fucking cougar. We all know what happens when we poke a lion and a tiger. Why do you think veterans are different? The American people paid us to go overseas and kill people that the American people didn't want around anymore. And now you're scared of me all of a sudden? I'm mild, Joseph Blunt, to be honest. If you want to know my opinion, I got it easy. Because Minot Air Force Base is a nuclear base, so they deploy in place. I didn't have to deploy from Minot. And after Giselle was diagnosed with autism, I was on the exceptional family member, which disqualified me for worldwide service. If you don't know what that means, ask your local veteran. Racists, bigots, and problematic police officers have been going out of their way to try to suppress the people for far too long. It's done. The military is not the problem, and it really upsets me, especially when my liberal allies and colleagues call me a bootlicker and, insult me because of my service. I've been spit on. Only once, but I've been spit on before. And I didn't think that happened anymore. But unfortunately, there's people that use words to say whatever they want to get to their own ends. And there's a worrying trend among both political parties. And they completely ignore the people's rage. They are so addicted to the power that we have invested in them that they can't let go when we tell them it's time to leave. We need massive reform in this country because, as Joseph says, I'm one story. We are legion. And we're not really interested in shedding blood. And I don't understand. I believe that it's because the right wing and the authoritarian wing of our nation thinks in terms of bloodshed, thinks in terms of murder, thinks in terms of extermination. And that is disgusting to me. I am ethnically Polish. According to Ancestry.com, I am a bloodline descendant of Vlad Tepes III. The times they are changing, people. I have been crowing and crowing for years about what's going on. I've called people out when they've been wrong, and I've praised people when they've been right. I'm a huge supporter of the Veterans Administration. Who was what? Did you hear a noise or see something? Because I didn't see anything, and I still hear them dealing with that upstairs. My friend and neighbor, she did nothing wrong. He is the abuser. And once again, it's an out-of-control white man. Descendant. Descendant, yeah, descendant. He probably fucked a stable maid or milkmaid or something. I don't know. I'm not royalty or anything. It's just a neat fact. And I do have the teeth. So. But I took heart to that when I found out. And I thought, even if that is the case, I'm not going to be pushed around by any government agent that thinks that they have power over me simply because they went to the right school or know the right people. For the record, it's Honest Lemonade. It is absolutely disgusting how I've been treated. All by people who never served. All by white people. It's always white people. They claim to be scared of me. They don't want to talk. They're too scared to talk to me because they think I'm violent. When in reality, I'm their defender and protector. And it's kind of fucked up that the law is scared of a veteran. Someone sworn to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and the American people. That is why we are honored. It's not because we're special. It's because we served. If they truly knew me, they wouldn't be scared. But they refuse to know me because that would make them think. And they don't want to look at the evidence. They want to misrepresent what they can find. And they're hoping I feel guilty enough to just admit everything. No, King County, from now on, every violation I'm going to deny. No matter what it looks like, and I'm going to make you prove it. And because of my history of sexual abuse, I'm no longer taking observed urinalysis. I don't care what your policy is. You said you would serve me in my wellness. Unfortunately for you, I'm a fast learner. Now, despite your best efforts to put me in prison and shut me up, I'm still here. 2 years after. Who has questions? Who would like to come to my house and read? Who would like to see all the court records that I bought from the court? They're right there. Who wants to see how I've been treated? I didn't even have a drug charge. It's their policy. Who wants it? Who wants my story? Who wants to make money telling a sad tale? Because I've got a doozy. And I made my friend Hannah cry multiple times telling my story, and I only got to my 19th year. I'm 33. I hate watermelon lemonade, but it was only $1 a bottle, and I'm begging to survive. I'm the guy that tries to keep the peace. I'm the guy that keeps people happy. I'm a pleaser. I'm a servant. And I'm happy with that role. I'm not a proud man. I love people. People hate me. I love individuals. Groups hate me. I protect and defend civilians. Civilians fear me. I feel isolated and alone and paranoid all the time. And at this point, I can't tell if that's my PTSD or the way my nation is going, and that's fucked up. I've been pictured on news stations who refuse to talk to me. Why? Como, you showed my face. Why won't you talk to me? Fox News, you showed my face. Why won't you talk to me? The media has used me, and they won't talk to me. Why? What are they scared of? I even emailed the local pothead newspaper. I want to tell people how the government is fucking them from an expert perspective, and they won't believe me. I've gone so far as to read my training manual several times to try to get people's attention. My master training record has everything from sexual assault prevention and response to protection of the president. These idiots think I'm incompetent and insane. I'm disabled, not insane. I'm a fucking person who went to war for the American people, and I vote against Trump. I vote against violence. I am a Democrat. I am a liberal. I am a libertarian, and I am left-leaning. I am a Bernie Sanders supporter, and I am proud of that. And I will not be silenced, and I will not be attacked, because I am more than capable of defending myself. In the courtroom, on the battlefield, and in the streets. Because I came from the streets. I was turned into a fucking warrior. And then I was promoted to Mr. I am now a chaplain by my choice. I'm living my best life, and you will not stop me, Seattle. And I will reclaim my home that I chose, 605 Fifth Avenue North. And with your support, America, I'll own that building and turn it into a religious outreach center for all faiths. A place to mourn and grieve and process the damage that the police of this country have done to us, the American people, the United States. That is my vow. I don't want money. I want justice. I want my fair redress of grievance, and that is not unreasonable. Anybody who says it is a fucking traitor, and they can come fight me. I'll do a duel like the old days, and here I stand before you and tell you, if you have a real problem with me, if you genuinely think I am the problem child, face me and tell me. Come to my home. I am at 702 West Casino Road, apartment P102, Everett, Washington, 98204. My phone number is 206-313-4996. My name is John Bolden, and my social security number is 213-174-581. My AFSC was 2W071, and I'm an Afghan war veteran, and I will not be silent. I was trained to be a sergeant, and I will sergeant the fuck out of this country until you idiots get it. Is that understood? You may be able to push around civilians, Donald Trump. You may be able to scare civilians, police, but you aren't the military. I am. And I don't blink. And I don't fail. And I don't quit. Don't fuck with me or my people. And my people are Americans. North and South Americans. East and West Americans. My people are Americans. And as far as I'm fucking concerned, if you live in territory controlled by the United States and you support the troops, you're a goddamn patriot and you belong here. I don't care where you were born. I don't care what color the vagina was that you slid out of. If you support me and all other veterans like me, you are my ally and you are a goddamn American patriot. And I don't care what that orange-colored shit-gibbon Hitler fucking Cheeto says. Is that clear? Huh, in chat, if you understand me. I bled and I killed for this country. Fuck your opinion. If I wanted to know it, I would give it to you. Joseph Blunt, you being a free American is a form of service all on its own. If you're not registered to vote, do it now. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's after business hours. You're allowed to relax because you're a human fucking being before you're an American. you're a human fucking being before you're a boy or a girl, as a matter of fact, because when that sperm hits that egg, your gender is already determined. Your biological sex has been determined simply because of the sperm that fertilized that egg. It's the dad that decides the fucking gender. But that's only one cell. Your mother provides the rest. If you don't respect women, fuck you. Now, we come in all shapes and sizes, all colors and creeds. If you don't respect diversity, fuck you. Fight me. I'll win. Because all I do is win. This is fair use and I'm drunk, Facebook. I've got fucking cops outside of my house, an insane fucking recovering goddamn heroin addict living above me threatening to stab me. Don't fucking silence my voice or I'm coming for that ass, Mark Zuckerberg, and then I'll own Facebook and I'll reveal every dirty secret you can. Start burning that paper, Mark. We're coming for that fucking scrawny white ass. You thief. Shut the door. He is tramping out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath truth, the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The truth is marching on. I have seen it in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. I have builded it an altar in the evening dews and damps. I have read the righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps as way is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The truth is marching on. He has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. We are sifting out the hearts of men before the judgment seat. Be swift, my soul, to answer them. Be jubilant, my feet. Our truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy,
Let me die to make men free. The truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Now we're going to sing a new song until I get tired of it. Because fuck you, Seattle. You wanted to see a veteran have a panic attack? This is what it looks like. It's not pretty, and it's not funny. It's fucking terrifying. Yes, I do not wish to hear them any longer. Sic semper tyrannis. To liberty. Give me liberty, or give me death. For George. For Trayvon. Say his fucking name. Come get me, Seattle. Don't test me. You won't enjoy this.
Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? This is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of your drums,
Cheers, Joseph. I'm hard as nails. Most of the fucking people I met working for King County are soft as baby shit. I'm not impressed. I came here to heal, and you have harassed me since the fucking jump. I don't like talking about my abuse. I don't like talking about the fact that my biological father raped me. But you wanna fucking hear about it? I'll tell a reporter. Fuck you, Henry Wojcik. Fuck you, Seattle Police Department. All cops are bastards as far as I'm concerned. Black lives do matter, and fuck the police. I'll teach the protesters how to do a fucking shield wall, and I'll really fuck you Seattle cops up, and we'll march right over you, and I'll order them to take your weapons and armor, break them, and then hand them back to you. We'll tear your fucking armor to shreds and you can walk back in your fucking underwear and socks, you piece of shit. We won't embarrass you. Oh no. We'll humiliate you. Joseph, just get here. I'll train you in the park. Maybe I should do a quick advertisement. By the way, I pay for YouTube Prime. Yeah, I'm one of those assholes. I pay for the service. So guess what? This is fair use. Suck my fucking 8-inch cock. We're done. You fucked with me for too long, government, and I worked for you. So now I'm gonna tell the people everything. But I want to do it in person without cameras, and then they'll report what I said. That's legal, because I'm in my own fucking home. And if you need more proof that I'm serious, take a good fucking look. You know what? You guys are fucking idiots. My home is my castle. You're goddamn right, Joseph. And you will not attack me in my own home. There will be blood if you try. I'm not stolen fucking valor.
I'm a goddamn fucking American. I am a fucking patriot, and I'm tired of dealing with you fucking shit piece of fuck right-wing civilians fucking with me. If you're not on board with the new reality that all people of color, all LGBTQ plus people matter, you'll fucking answer to me. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm going loud. I'm done playing nice. Not only did I have to fucking explain to my civilian fucking lawyer that I'm done playing with his fucking games, I had to fucking deal with that piece of shit upstairs threatening to stab me. And it was all I could fucking do not to kill both of them. Do you understand what that's like? Performance. It's a performance. Tell him to fucking deal with it. I'm pissed and I'm drunk and I told you to go home. Shut the door. You don't want to see this. I'm telling you, Hannah, I love you. Shut the door. You don't want to see this. I'm sorry, volunteers, but you're all civilians. I'm pissed, and I'm doing all I can not to go up there and kill that motherfucker. Let me mourn, let me grieve, and let me be angry. Thank you, Hannah. I love you. I'm sorry you had to see this. I did tell you to go home. And Brandy offered you. And I see two of you. I'm so drunk and high. No shit. There's two of you standing there. But I will finish my drink and my smoke and you won't stop me. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. About 20 minutes. But I'm making my point. I'm listening to 4 more Disney songs, so I'm calm. 4 more. This is number 2. 2 more. I'm not fucking out of control. I'm angry. And I gotta vent. Otherwise, I'll do something stupid like punch a wall or hit myself or bite myself or hurt myself. But I'll never hurt you, Hannah, I promise. I'm not a danger. I'm just angry. She asked me to stop in 20 minutes. I'm gonna do this song and then 2 more. And YouTube is gonna decide, but I'm angry and I'm drunk and I'm high. I'm cross-faded as fuck and I'm a goddamn Afghan war veteran and you're probably gonna see me cry before this is done. So fuck you, America. Respect me or go home. I've been to the chop. I was there when we planted the garden. Stop disrespecting me at my work. I kept those motherfuckers calm. And I tried to work with the A-10s. And I tried. But you were either scared of me or you hated me. And fuck you! I'm gonna have a cigar because I'm too high. Fuck you! I'm in control of myself and nothing else. But how I deal with a fucking problem is very fucking specific. And I'm cross-faded as fuck, King County, and I'm still in control. All of my weapons and armor are secure except for my helmet, which is what is supporting this fucking phone, because I'm poor as fuck! I might get evicted because of what you've done to me. I might be homeless again because of what you've done to me. I've had the cops on my property 3 fucking times, and I'm terrified of those badged motherfuckers. I'm sorry, but I'm angry. And this is what anger looks like. This isn't violent. It's freedom of speech. Fuck you! I'm sorry, I'll stop.
They're gonna call the cops.
I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop. Yes, understood. Just let me smoke. I'll have a smoke. Just shut the door so you don't breathe the smoke in because I know you have asthma. Please do. Please. It'll make me feel more safe if you shut the door so you're not breathing in the smoke, and I'll open the back door so people can come in and detain me if I get violent. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'll go to jail. It's not worse than Afghanistan. At least they get 3 meals a day and I don't get mortared. Just let me open the door and you go in there and shut the door, please. Please do this for me. I'm not asking you for much. Just please shut the door and get away from me. I'm not going to hurt myself, but I don't want to hurt you. And if you put hands on me, I might strike. Go away. Please, just shut the door. Call the cops if you have to. Get a safety check if you feel unsafe. Okay. I don't want to get arrested either, but I need to say my piece because I'm really upset. Okay, I'll keep my voice low. Yes, ma'am. Please shut the door. Shut the door for me, please. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is a song. I want to go to Deception Pass on the 4th of July so I can be away from the fireworks. And King County won't let me. And they're afraid of my machete and survival knife that I can use to cut wood and make a fucking European candle out of a fucking log that I found at a deadfall, and I hate it. I just want to go away from the fireworks and I'm so scared. I'm sorry I'm acting out, but don't call the police on me. I'm stressed and I don't want to take quetiapine because I'm upset and I missed my Paxil. I'm taking my Paxil. I'm sorry you have to see this, but this is my life. And I did it for you. Just respect me. I don't want your money. Just let me be. Just leave me alone. I'll talk to you. Just leave me alone. And I feel like I need to talk to the media because they fucked with me so much. The right wing, the racist, and the bigot, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore and I might kill them. And I know how. I know how to kill them and I know where they are because they're a terrorist group and I got briefed. And I've been leaving hints and everything, but I'm so scared. I will go drive to Arkansas. I'll get Brandy to bring back my car and I will burn Kay's Country Kitchen down to the fucking ground because that's a KKK den. And because the black people are too scared, my white ass will go in there and I'll blow that motherfucker up and I'll die in a blaze of glory. Because like the Air Force says, I'll live in fame or I'll die in flame. Because nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force and I know I'm mentally ill and I'm taking my pill. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you have to see this. I'm going to stop streaming at the end of the next song. I need to put on a long song because I want you to see this. I want you to see what a panic attack looks like so you're not scared of me anymore. I'm just mentally ill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. I took my meds and I'm gonna take the quetiapine. I promised. I promised my lawyer I would. And I know I shouldn't. Because, wait, this is hydroxine. I'll take this one so I can calm down. I'm so much pain. I'm in so much fucking pain. Don't take my weed. Don't take my weed, please. 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 I did so much. I killed people for you. Just leave me alone. Stop trying to take my rights away and stop killing my friends. Stop gassing us, please! I don't want to hurt you. But I will if you attack me again. I will, and I'll use all of my training and you'll die, and I don't want you to die. Don't attack me, please. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I like black people. Don't hurt me or I'll kill you. Please stay away from me. I like Asians. I like Latinos. Don't hurt me or I'll kill you. And you will die and I'll go to jail and no one will be happy. And I just want to be free. I just want to be free. I'm sorry. I tried. I made the nonprofit. They ignored me, and I tried everything. I did what you told me. I made a nonprofit. I did everything legally, and you're still fucking with me. And I've got so many pills, and you just saw me take them. Stop fucking with me, because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. And I make myself as wide. Look, what I painted my Afghan war helmet fucking red. I painted it red. It's supposed to be fucking green. And you make me look like a fucking terrorist. Fuck you. And then you. I'm getting crazy. I gotta stop. Because they'll put me in jail. And I'm so scared. I'm so fucking terrified. My own people hate me because of what I did. And I didn't have a choice. If I disobeyed orders, I would go to jail. I didn't want to kill them. I didn't want to, but I had to for you. Stop being afraid of me. Stop hating me. I can't help how I look. I look how I look. I can't help it. I didn't choose this. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be on fucking Facebook making videos. I want to be left alone. I want to raise chickens and grow pot in a fucking trailer. Why is that wrong? I want to have eggs and pot and whiskey. What is wrong with that? I don't want to fuck children. I don't want to be a cheater. I don't do those things. And then you murdered George. You lynched George in the fucking street. Fuck you. And you want to defend yourself? There's no defense. I didn't sign up for this. I've been there. What more do you want? I did it. I lettered in high school. I was the vice president of my fucking school. I watched children fucking die in real time in Afghanistan. What more do you want to believe me? I gotta call the cops 3 fucking times over a fucking meth addict? And they can't evict him? Fuck you! No, because Patrick needs to hear this shit too, that little redheaded Irish fuck! Fuck him! I'll tell them too! Okay? Can you put on something nice? Please?
Can I touch you?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.